Hello, welcome back to my channel. Recently I finished a book, Life After Life. I finished Life After Life by Kate Atkinson, and that means I finished the TBR from my Lord of the Reeds TBR game that is made by Sylvia from Library Unbounded. And I played it in November 2024 and I finished it in, I think it was March 2026. So that means we can play it again. I play a bunch of different people's TBR games, and my rule is that I have to finish the TBR before I can play the game again. So Sylvia has provided a digital version and also a printable version, so if you just go to her channel you can find the links and you can play it yourself if you want to. So first up you pick a companion and we click here, and we got Gimli, and Gimli is here. Oh. So we'll do a roll. I think my iPad is a little bit slow. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is just a prompt card. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening. Hello. There we go. Bilbo's birthday party. Read a book published in your year/month of birth. Okay. Let's see. That means either in February or in 1983. Let me have a little look. I'm going to pick Weaving Shore by Heba Al-Wasiti. To be honest, I've read the blurb and I can't really tell what it's about. Apparently there's a young girl, Lena, and she can see dead people, and she has to get some medicine for her sick brother, so she bargains with this guy to help him find the ghost of a lord of Weaving Shore. And they go to the place to look for it, and things are sinister and dark at that place. And that's what I can gather from the blurb for the summary. But I think Gavin from Gavin Reads It All has read it, and someone else that I follow, I just can't remember who, but they said good things about it. So we are going to hope that I would like it too. So 1. So that's another card. And we already had that one, so there we go. Gollum, read a book that has a cover you dislike. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm going to pick Daydream by Hannah Grace. Now this is by no means an ugly cover, but I just think, like, I don't love the cartoon style in general, and I just think it's kind of boring. So, definitely not the most beautiful cover I have ever seen. 10. Oh my god. So we have to go back here. And I think in Sylvia's game you have to... That is maybe what I wanted to do. No, apparently not. Okay. I think you have to pull a... What you call it? a book from a jar, and I think she does like a TBR jar, and I have one too. These are all the books that were in my library in December 2023, because I want to reread all the books in my library and decide if I want to keep them or not. So let's see. Ooh, Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. And I think that's the third book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. So I'm going to put Daughter of Smoke and Bone on the TBR because I need to reread the first two books in order to finally read the third one. So 4 TBR jar. So I guess we'll go back to the TBR jar. Or actually, should we? I think I'm going to pick the actual TBR for this. Hang on a moment. This is my Notion book database, so all of these books are on my TBR, and I think we will just scroll and let's see. Okay, for the randomness of it, we are going to get that page, and then we will just get the last book on the page, I think. So we'll do, oh, I did not want to do that. I wanted to do that one. So we get the last book now. That was the one we had before. Spoiler alert, I don't really want to read that one. The Silent House. Spoiler alert, I don't really want to read that one either. Because honestly, I think I tried to read it and hated it. So we're gonna go for one more page. African Socialism or Socialist Africa. Okay. That might be a challenge to acquire. But we'll give it a go. African Socialism or Socialist Africa. So let's get another roll. So far we have 4 books on the TBR. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the one we're gonna end on. So a book that has the potential to make you cry. I am going to pick In Memoriam by Alice Wynne, because I have heard this recommended as a book that will make you cry. So we'll see, but because I'm dead inside, I might not. Like, it's pretty hard for a book to make me go teary-eyed, but this definitely does have the makings of a book like that, because it's set in World War I, and there are 2 young guys who are enlisting in the army, and they fall in love, as far as I can tell. And of course, in 1914, it's not easy being gay and in the army and fighting for your life on the Western Front. So it definitely has the potential. And I will say one of the few books that actually does make me cry is All Quiet on the Western Front, which is also a World War I book. 7. I think it's here. So that's another card. And that is a classic, or a classic fantasy. And I think I have just the one. I'm picking The Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. This is a classic fantasy, as far as I can tell, and it was first published in 1968. So I definitely think that's counts as a modern classic. And as far as the fantasy classic, I think this is always mentioned as a classical fantasy book that you have to read. So let's see. 12. We finished. And we get to pick a book of our own choosing as a reward for finishing. So let me have a little look at my shelves and see what I want to do. I kind of want to read Ultra Processed People. Why do we all eat stuff that isn't food, and why can't we stop? Yeah, just because basically I'm pretty interested in... I say I'm pretty interested. It sounds like I'm a health guru now, and I'm really, really not. I eat way too much chocolate and stuff like that to be any sort of health advocate. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in more, also because I, not recently, but like a year ago, I did a low FODMAP, what's it called? Where you do the diet to, like, it's not a cleanse, but you know, you do the diet for 6 weeks and then you slowly reintroduce foods, because I had just spent 3 months being nauseous and it turned out I couldn't eat, amongst other things, onion. So, and I know that's not the same as this, but I'm just interested more in yeah, food and the way we cook food and eat food and produce food. So I thought this sounded interesting, and I had been considering buying it at a bookstore, but I refrained, and then I came across it in my library, so I thought now is the time. That means we have 7 books on our Lord of the Rings II TBR, and now it is April 2026, so I guess we'll see when I finish this TBR, if it's gonna take, like, what was it, a year and a half? If it's gonna take that long again. I do have other TBR games going, because I played these games and then don't set a deadline for them. It just ends whenever, because I play my own TBR game monthly and try to finish that every month. I very rarely succeed, but I do try. And then all of these fun games are just on the side, because I love playing TBR games. So if you have any new TBR games for me to try, let me know. I would love to know, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye. Just a quick little to show you, I got new stickers from Journal Say, so I went a little bit overboard on my spread for this TBR. But yeah, I like it, and I really like all the stickers, and there's even more. So there's definitely a lot of sticker heavy spreads to come in my future. Bye.